Hey everyone, welcome to another week, and let's see what kind of fun things I have to share this week. I am sitting in what we call the twin room of my house. It's one of the guest rooms, and the funny thing is, a lot of people actually don't like to sleep in twin beds, and which I find funny because, I guess people don't grow up on twin beds if they think, once they get older, they shouldn't have to sleep in such a small bed. But this was a bedroom set of a French provincial, I don't know, probably from the 60s, that I had picked up in an estate sale, and it has two dressers. You can see one behind me, and there's another one on the other side, and then the two twin beds, and there was a nightstand as well. We've since replaced that with something else, but I like it a lot, and I think it makes sense because sometimes you have people who come to visit and they may like each other, but they don't like each other that much and don't want to share a bed. So works for me. And this is also, you can't see him, but he is lounging right here. This is actually Ash's room, and he has his bed that he likes to sleep in and hang out in most days. So also behind me you can see, let's see, where should we start? The peacocks. I had picked those up in Los Alamos just about 2 months ago and at an estate sale, and I think they're a lot of fun. It was and I actually had spray painted that frame a different color. I think it was brown, but they were on the wall in the basement, a paneled room, like a guest room of that house, and not any like great work of art or anything, but because it's actually, I think it's mostly glued, and yeah, it's mostly glued, but it's still fun. I love the colors. And then next to them, above my head, almost right here, you can see there are two birds, and two metal birds that I had found at an estate sale, but a woman, this is a really long time ago, 15 years ago, a woman actually grabbed them before I did. She was a friend of mine. Well, there's nothing you can do if somebody grabs them, and I mean, just get over it. And when I went to move away for a year and a half, when I got divorced, she actually couldn't sell them, and she gave them to me as a gift. So they go wherever I go, and I think they're fun. They match the decor as well, the colors. And then you can't really see, let's see, I'll turn this just slightly. There, the dresser that behind there, you can see the big frame. Those are of my friend Bonnie, who died about 15 years ago. She made that for me. Those are all things that belonged to me as a child, or even as a baby, and she crazy quilted them, and then they had it framed for me in a couple objects as well, but we're a little too far away to talk about those. So the other thing that I have today, it is November 1st as I'm filming this, and I am not one who will be setting up the Christmas tree, but most of my events this year, oh, and here's Goose, because we can't do a video without Goose. Most of my events this year are actually before Thanksgiving, which is kind of strange. So I have some Christmas things to share with you. This is a tote, that rope handle tote bag, silver handles, got red and white pinstripes inside. No, Goose, that's okay. Come on, Goosey. And he's been my best friend all morning. Not really sure what that's about. Apparently, I don't give my dog enough attention. And he went for a run and a walk. I don't know how many, you got like 2 miles this morning, so you should be tired. So there's a second one, and this one has gold handles, but they are made from, like last week, those vintage vinyl placemats and tablecloth. And this one, to me, this really reminds me of my grandparents, because my grandmother had these sorts of tablecloths, and this is what we ate off at Christmas time in their basement. And this is what I remember in these fun vintage scenes. So you can find those in the boutique in the holiday collection section at shellsummer.com, CHELLESUMMER.com. And I hope you all have a great week, and we'll see what I have in store for next week. Bye.